Here are 4 history books that I DNF'd and I'm not inspired to pick up in any way, shape, or form, so you guys prove me wrong. First is a book called The Forgotten Fatherland by Ben Macintyre, and if you've been here for more than 5 minutes, you know that I love Ben Macintyre's work, but this one is one of his earlier books. It's a short book about Friedrich Nietzsche's sister who makes a German white nationalist colony in Latin America. I think it's Paraguay. I can't remember exactly. And it's part sort of travel log of Ben Macintyre going to this area of the world and trying to figure out if the colony still exists and the history of the colony, which sounds pretty cool. It just didn't work for me. I just felt like I was reading something that was kind of spliced together, and the travel element along with the history was kind of woven together because he was trying to create a book longer than 100 pages. Next is a book called The Russian Revolution by Sean McMeekin. And this one just did not hit for me. This one has all the makings of a book that I would love, but when I first started reading it, I just sort of felt like I couldn't grasp what was going on. And I don't know if it was the writing style or if it was the way he was delivering information. It just seemed too complex for me, which is weird because I've read about this subject before, so it shouldn't be that hard for me to grasp. If you've read this book or you've read this historian, let me know in the comments. The next book is a book talk fiction favorite, and that's a book called Cast by Isabel Wilkerson. Now, the concept of this book, again, is what drew me to it, but also high praise from lots of people on here that I trust. But when I first started reading this book, I just sort of felt like I wasn't reading history. It felt like I was reading something way too conversational for the topic that I was supposedly going to be diving into. And it made the book seem more superficial than I think it's meant to be because it deals with some very heavy topics. And the final book is a book called The Chaos of Empire. And this is a book that looks at the conquest of India by the British Empire, a subject in history I'm really interested in. And this one had some really high ratings, but it felt so convoluted reading it. It just felt like when I was reading it, I was squinting more, I was thinking more, and I was having a hard time sort of remembering what I had just read, which means that it was either a writing problem, a text problem, or maybe the information just wasn't sort of seeping into my brain when I was reading about it. And so if you've read this book, let me know in the comments how you got through it. So now it's your turn, book talk. Let me know if you've read any of these books and if you suggest that I give them another go, because as of right now, I have no interest in trying